Pistons fans? I just want to talk about the end of the trade deadline. A few things happened, not necessarily for our team, but for some other teams. Some big time moves happened for a few teams. Some guys staying, some guys being bought out. So let's talk about that a little bit. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's probably my wife typing. She's working on the opposite side of the room than me, so excuse that. The Detroit Pistons decided to stand pat. They are done dealing for the day. There will be no buyouts. Kind of wish I would have paid a little bit more attention to Wayne Ellington and what he said post game. As y'all can see in this tweet right here, about him helping out the young guys. So I kind of felt like he may have already known that he wasn't going to be traded. That him and Troy Weaver or Dwayne Casey or whoever, may have discussed him having a certain type of role with the young guys that we have, and we do also still need the shooting. So I'm good with that. As long as we got rid of Delon Wright, I'm good with that. Delon Wright was a monster at eating up a lot of minutes for a lot of the potential guards that we're trying to really take a good look at. So, Delon was priority number one. I know I have my gripe with Mason Plumlee, but right now, like I said, at the beginning, in previous videos, I never thought that he would end up getting traded anyway. I never thought nobody would come get him, per se, especially with what the Pistons decided to pay him. So, they stand pat, and I'm good with that. We got some young guys that still, getting ready to start up for us, and Diallo. So we'll get a chance to see what he's capable of, and we'll be able to take a longer look at some of the guys that's on our roster. Sekou is still here for a lot of you haters out there. I took that quote from my boy J-Mo. He was saying what I was thinking at the same time. I tried to tell y'all that Sekou's season will be next season. You can look for next season to be the year where he decides to take that step forward. Sekou is in a situation right now where he's playing out of position, and I keep trying to explain that to y'all, that he's not a stand in the corner 3-point shooter, and that's what he's dealing with right now. So as far as the other teams go, Victor Oladipo to Miami. Miami fans have wanted Oladipo for a long time, man, very long time. And they finally got him. So that's good for them. They got something, man. And, Aaron Gordon to Denver was a shocker for me. I didn't think he was going to Denver. He's stupid excited about that. I imagine why. To put him with what they have over there already is nice. It's really nice. What I'm saying? A couple of other moves here and there. The Rondo trade, it was assets given in that trade. I don't understand that. You always got to have those dumb GMs. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be, for every smart GM, it's going to be a dumb GM. So, yeah, wow. Anyway, a few other trades here and there, but as far as the guys that stood pat, and wait a minute. Lonzo Ball not being traded is absolutely ludicrous to me. Lonzo should have been traded, and everybody knows it, and everybody's pissed about it, including myself. Like, that's just, come on, man. Come on, New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Lonzo not being traded. Kind of knew Dre wasn't going to be traded. Dre is going to be bought out now, according to the reports, multiple reports. And he probably will go to the Lakers. And if he does decide to go to the Lakers, it's going to be hard to beat for anybody to beat the Lakers. They probably will win the championship. So, we'll see where he goes, either there or New York. One of the two, like I told y'all. He definitely will help whichever team he decides to go to, and that's totally his decision. But if he's a smart man, I'm going to LA. If he's a smart man, he's going to LA. Go get the ring, and then we can worry about the contract, the big contract later. We go become a championship caliber center, and show people what it's like to play with actual pieces on your team that actually are worth something. You know what I'm saying? So go shut everybody up, win the championship, and then go from there. That's my decision if I was him. So, you know, with that being that, you know, like I said, no trade for LaMarcus Aldridge. He'll be bought out most likely. Probably head to Miami, to be honest. It's just so many guys that just are still on rosters, man. But the Kyle Lowry situation, I wanted to see Kyle Lowry go somewhere, but I mean, like, he won the championship already. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lowry is Toronto, and I kind of don't want to see him depart from Toronto. I wish he could retire a Raptor because he is the Raptors organization, and he's given everything to that franchise. So I would love to see him retire as one. Like I said, it's very rare that you get to see a person retire with the team, you know, that they built with so many years. So I would love to see that situation. But we don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. You know, as far as DeMar DeRozan and, like I said, there's so many other guys that just you expected to be moved that just did not get moved. Like I said, Lonzo is still number one for me. I just want to see him go somewhere, man. The boy is so smart, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to seeing a basketball court. I just want to see him go somewhere else. Go somewhere else in a better system, a new system, and, you know, show us what he really got. I don't want him sticking over there with Stan Van Gundy, man. Anyways, but as far as for what we did with the Corey Joseph situation, man, Corey Joseph, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, stat-wise, not better than Delon Wright, but the thing is, Delon Wright was just crunching up everybody's minutes. You know, Corey Joseph is somebody that, you know, probably won't even start. You know, that probably will propel Dennis Smith Jr. To the starting spot, at least until Killian gets back. You know, that's why it's so important to me. My thing with Delon Wright is lack of aggression, decision making at time. Even though he doesn't turn the ball over, just running around up under the rim all the time and throwing the ball back out top and wasting clock. It just annoyed me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the stat sheets lie, man. If you're watching a basketball game, the actual game, you see what I'm talking about. Well, you would have saw what I was talking about. Me and my father-in-law, we talk about it all the time, man. And, you know, like I said, with the Corey Joseph situation, just a better situation, man. Like I said, draft picks, you saving cap space next year. So, I mean, I don't understand why people. Anyway, but for the who we have on the roster right now, I'm good with that. I'm content with that, man. Let's see what they decide to do with Tyler Cook, man. See if he can, you know, stick around. And, you know, I'm good with that. I'm good with what the Pistons have. It's buyout season now, though. Even though the Pistons aren't planning on doing anything, you never know. That may change in a heartbeat. It depends on who becomes available, who's bought out. That's the biggest thing. If somebody is bought out, that may change some things. You know, things change all the time, but the Pistons said they're done dealing. That's what the Pistons said. So, you know, as far as Andre Drummond goes, I think he's going to affect a lot of teams when it comes to that situation. You know, the bought out players and things like that. It's going to be a domino effect. I know it is. So, you know, we'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it, man. That is pretty much it. I really don't have anything else. I thought Lonzo would go to the Bulls, man. I thought he was going to the Bulls. Why not? What happened? Who broke down in the trade talks? Like, what happened? Him and Zach LaVine? Lauri Markkanen is still a Bull. I thought he was gone. As far as to my knowledge, unless I missed something. Wow. But Vucevic being traded was big time. So, you know, like I said, it was some good moves, but a lot of disappointment at the same time. So I can't say it was a lackluster deadline. It's more in between for me. disappointing, but at the same time, it's like, wow. So let me know what you guys think. I'm interested to know what you guys think about the deadline situation, man. And, you know, we are who we are. We stuck with the players that we have. You know, let's just move forward. It's time to just get over it and move forward. And let's get ready to, you know, analyze the rest of this season, this little bit of season that's left with these young guys we got, and move forward from there. So it's time to start getting prepared eventually for draft season, because the Pistons probably will be losing a lot of more games, obviously. So I don't know if they're gonna catch up to Houston, but we'll see. Leave it in the comments, man. I'll get with you guys later, man. Y'all be safe out there. Peace.